Hi, thank you for tuning in. If you want to roll out your yoga mat, we'll go ahead and get started with our practice here today. We'll get started. Nice, comfortable seated position if you want to cross your legs and just rest your hands right on the side of your knees. If you'd like, you can go ahead and close your eyes. We'll sit up nice and tall, lifting the chest and the chin, and lowering our shoulders down as we blow out with an exhale. Taking a nice full round of breath here. You'll breathe in. You can let your shoulders rise here. And again, exhale, blow out with a sigh, pressing your shoulders down and away. Very nice. We'll take that right hand over to the side of our body here, right on our yoga mat. With a breath, we'll take the left arm up and over, coming into this nice side body stretch. Don't have to go super far to start. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Finding a little stillness, we'll reach to these fingertips. And then gently letting this top arm float down here. Feeling that stretch through the back. And then walking both of your hands right through the center. You can relax the elbows down here. And then we'll walk those hands right back in. Doing the same thing on the other side. This time setting our left arm down. The right arm is going to come over. Nice side body stretch, gentle to start. Can move around with this a little bit, open in the chest, maybe reaching a little further. Kind of seeing how that feels on the side of your body. And then letting this top arm float down. Walking both of the hands to the front. Feel that stretch through your back. Maybe a little more length with the arms here. And then walking the hands right back to the center. Can pick that head up. We're going to hold on to those knees and go ahead and lean straight back. The chin comes towards the chest. And then you'll breathe in to open up. You got it. Keep that going. We're just going to move with our breath, taking a few rounds to kind of warm up, wake up the spine here. Feel the stretch through your back. Finishing out this last time through. And then picking those hands right off the side of your knees. Let's go ahead and circle out those wrists. Give them a little love. They do a lot of support for us in a yoga class. When you're ready, we're going to flip ourselves over to an all fours position. Right here in the middle of your mat. Hands are going to go right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Just kind of taking a moment to connect to your core muscles right here in the middle of your body. Nice strong connection points here with your hands, spreading those fingers wide. And then with the breath, we're going to go ahead and tuck our toes here. Nice big inhale is going to send the hips up high for a downward dog. Pressing those heels down and away, dropping the head, let it hang heavy. Using your next breath to walk those feet up to your hands, a little closer to the top of your mat. Forward fold, again letting this come all the way down. The head hangs heavy. Moving with our breath, we'll breathe in and lift up halfway here. Exhale to take this down. The forward fold, nice bent knees. Go ahead and send your hips back behind you. We're going to inhale and lift up for a chair pose. Good, finding some warmth already here. One round of breath. Go ahead and rise up here almost all the way, maybe not quite to the top, letting the arms float down. Find your right foot and we are going to pull that up. Nice and easy. You kind of find your balance here. The hands can stay down by the side of your body. You can move them in front of you here, or maybe you place them on your hips to see how that feels. Bending the left knee just a little bit. We're going to tip forward. See if we can't take this right leg back behind us. A lot of balance. I know. Good. Go ahead and lower it down. Making some little adjustments to reach these arms up. Warrior one. Exhale, we're going to open up warrior two. Keeping the gaze right there at that middle finger in the front. And with our breath, moving a little quicker. This top arm comes up. Reverse warrior two, extended side angle. Moving through this. You're going to lean back and then to the front. You can gradually increase your range of motion and play with a few different options here too as you come back. This arm can wrap behind you. As you come front, those fingertips can reach down. So kind of see what feels good. Move around, pick the one that feels the best. We'll take one more here. This time you're going to reach back for that reverse warrior. Windmilling both arms around to the front. You got to adjust that back foot if it needs it. Lowering that back knee down, untucking the toe, finding your hips and pressing them to the top of the mat. If your balance is there, we're going to open up. Reaching high, leaning back, pausing here. Come back to your breath if you need to, a little bit of balance. You can think about those connection points. Straight up here. You got it. You're going to inhale. Go ahead and straighten this front knee a little bit. And then as you exhale, you open up into that warrior two position. Straighten up to the center. Press front. Straighten up and open up. Moving through these two. Come back to the center. Taking one more round. Opening up. Let's pause here. Dropping that back arm, we lean back and then around to the front with both arms. Low lunge. Taking a half split from this position, but instead of sending our hips back, like sometimes we send our hips back and lift this way, which you can absolutely do, but just to offer another option, if you think about working this foot forward enough to where you can flex and straighten, so nice big hamstring stretch, you can have a nice and generous bend here too, fingertips or palms, just take a breath, breathe into that hamstring. Soften into this pose with an exhale. Nice. Let those toes come down in the front. With that back leg, we will tuck the toes and lift the knee. And stepping back into a plank, you may want to walk this out here. Taking a round of breath and sending our hips up nice and high. Down dog. Those heels press down towards your mat. Next breath, we'll take those feet up to our hands. Again, coming all the way down. Inhale to lift yourself up halfway. The fingertips can stay down or the palms can move to your shins, the tops of the thighs. You'll need to see what feels good. Exhale to drop that back down. Bend in your knees, send your hips back. Then with an inhale, let's lift up. Chair pose. Good, breathe here. Notice the increase in your heart rate, maybe the warmth in your body. Go ahead and rise up almost all the way. We can let these arms float down, either stand by our sides, come in towards our heart, or at your hip, whatever you want to try here. This time we're going to pick up our left foot. Doesn't have to lift high. Those toes can stay close to your mat, close to the ground. If you're feeling stable, we'll go a little higher. Slow and steady. Bend in the right knee a little bit here. See if you can't take your body forward as this left leg extends behind us. Maybe you flex and extend that foot and then go ahead and drop it down. Make those adjustments for these arms to rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Taking that gaze to the middle finger in the front, finding your balance, feeling your connection points. Inhale, this top arm comes up, reverse warrior. And to the front, extended side angle. Moving through this. Remember, you can play with your options here. So when you come to the back, that back arm can wrap. When you come to the front, you can drop the arm all the way down. Again. One more time. And then windmill all the way around to the front. Once you arrive, we'll go ahead and drop that back knee down, untucking the toes, making the adjustment in the front if you need to. Send those hips forward and lift the arms up. Take your time. We'll lean back when we get to the top. Pause in here. Come back to your breath if you need to. Good. Right back to the center with those arms reaching high. Go ahead and straighten this front leg a bit. And then as you exhale, we're going to open up into that warrior two position. Coming back to the center, pressing forward, straighten it, and opening up. Moving through this with your breath. Maybe a little slower, a little quicker. This time when you open up, we're going to hold here. Pause for a second. Dropping this back arm down. You lean back. Taking it back and then to the front. Moving through that again. Remember, you've got these different options. You can move your arms around. And then all the way to the front. You got it. Pause in here. Go ahead and tuck those toes in the back. Lifting the knee up. And this front foot steps back. Right into a plank. You can walk this out. Leaning back. And then windmill around to the front. We'll take the half split again on this side. Option one, you can send those hips back, walk your hands with your hips. Or if you want to try something different, keep your hips where they are and then see if you can work this front foot forward enough to where you pull those toes up. Remember, you can bend your knee here as much as you need to. It can be on the fingertips or the palms. See what works for you here. And then let's go ahead and let those toes come down. I know they feel far away. Find that back leg, tuck the toes, lift the knee, and then let's step it back. Plank pose, walking it out. From here, we're going to shift our weight forward slightly. Bend in the elbows here, lower yourself down, inhaling, untucking the toes. Let's take a cobra. Taking one more breath. Using your next breath to send the hips up all the way back, right into a child's pose. Let those hips get nice and heavy, sink down close to those heels. And then soften your elbows here. You can relax those hands a bit. And then just come back to your breath. We'll take a few rounds here in this comfortable child's pose. Stay in here as long as you would like. Or whenever you're ready, we'll let those hands slide in a little closer towards the side of our face. You'll press into those palms and then just gently lift your head. Return into a seated position on your heels or your bottom, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall and just rolling those shoulders back. Exhale to blow out. Very nice. And if you'd like, we'll bring those palms together right here at heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing, and I will see you next time. Bye.